What's going on, everyone? Desktop Gaming here. Welcome back to the channel. Wanted to pop in for a quick update for you guys about what's been going on as far as where we've been on the Instagram as well as on the YouTube here. And it wasn't for a good reason. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, definitely feel free to subscribe, give this a like. I do have a few things to share today about what happened to me, and hopefully it's some advice you can take to heart and then make sure it doesn't happen to any of you guys. I'm pretty sure what happened to me, a lot of you guys already know how to prevent, but I wanted to go over with it, kind of share my experience today to let you guys know what happened and how you can prepare yourselves to keep it from happening to you. Now, what am I talking about? Well, about 2 weeks ago now, my personal Facebook page was hacked. So this caused, because Facebook or Meta owns Facebook and Instagram now, this caused my Instagram, or Instagram that's corresponds with this YouTube channel, Desktop Gaming, to go down when my Facebook account went down. So what caused this? Well, I believe it was just due to a data breach. My personal Facebook page, like I said, was hacked, and it was due to that data breach, I guess, how they got my password to get in, and basically whoever hacked the account was posting terroristic images. So that immediately, I guess, flagged against Facebook's algorithm, against violating their terms of service about having those images up, and immediately caused my account to be suspended. So basically, when it took the Facebook account down, it immediately also struck the Instagram account down. So both of them were removed from view, and I was basically told that my account's been blocked and restricted, and basically that because I violated terms of service, I may not be able to get the account back. Now, luckily, over about 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks time, I was able to recover both the accounts. Now, I didn't so much care about my personal Facebook account, but I did have concern about the Instagram account. With you guys and your guys' help, some of you that have come over from our Instagram, we've been building that thing over there for the past 3 years now or so. And we did experience a decent follower drop. I don't know if that was due to anything on Instagram's back end, because like I said, people couldn't even see my account when it went banned. It was completely hidden from view. And we went from around 27,000 followers or so, and we dropped down to like 20. So it was a decent drop, which I was not too concerned about. I was just happy to have the account back. But like I said, just one night this happened to me. So what happened? I don't know. I don't know how they got into the account. I can only speculate. But basically, I was warned by Google, because I do save a few passwords on there for just autofill reasons and stuff like that, that the password that I'd use for it was involved in a data breach, and it would warn me to change the password. So I went through, and every password that was breached, I did go through and change every account for other services I use and things like that, and I went and changed the password. So I just want to share a few tips with you guys. I'm sure a lot of these you guys already know about kind of some do's and don'ts on what to do with password management and all that good stuff as far as passwords go. So the first thing is, obviously, don't use the same password for a bunch of different services. So, whether it be your email, your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever it may be, anything personally tied to you, especially when it involves money, don't use that same password, even though it's maybe easier to remember or whatever it may be. Try not to use the same password for everything. Second thing, like I should have done, if you are informed that your password's been in a data breach, go ahead and change it. It doesn't take that long to do. Go ahead and set that out of the way, change it to something that doesn't share any password with any other accounts that you may hold, and just go ahead and get that done. Thirdly, and I'm sure you guys already know this, I should have used some kind of 2FA or two-factor authentication. I didn't have that set up with my Facebook. I did have it set up with the Instagram, but like I said, the Instagram was taken down because it is tied to the Facebook. But I never thought to set that up on my personal Facebook page because it was belonging to me only. I didn't think anyone would ever want that. For any reason, because like I said, it was my personal account. It wasn't tied to any of the, my Instagram being labeled a business account wasn't, I didn't think it would have any interaction with that. Now, of course, should have thought about them being linked together, but didn't at the time. So use a service like, anything that offers 2FA. So whether it be for your bank, most of them have that set up in any account you can link it to. So whether it be your social media profiles, your bank, whatever it may be, if they offer a two-factor authentication, try to set that up, whether it be through something as simple as a text message thing through your phone, some kind of pop-up, send push notification thing for your phone, or a service like Google Authenticator, something like that generates codes. Try to use something like that to where you have that kind of protection barrier to where even if the password's compromised, they still can't log into the account from a different location, per se, if they don't have that secret code or whatever it may be that's sent to your device or your email, whatever it may be, at the time when a new login happens. So that could have prevented it enough. I didn't have that set up on that personal Facebook account, so that's why we went through that trouble. Like I said, luckily, It took about 3 weeks to do, but I was able to verify my identification and that I didn't post all of the stuff that violated the terms of service, and that I was a real person and not whoever this person had hacked in. Because, I mean, they went as far as to even add recovery emails that weren't mine. So even if I, went in and tried to change the password and didn't notice that they had added a recovery email, they would have immediately changed it because they had another, they could have said forgot password, sent something to their recovery email, and then immediately got access back in again. So definitely, double check that from time to time. But again, as long as you are practicing correct password safety guidelines, all that good stuff, I think you should be fine. So again, learn from my mistake here on this. Use two-factor authentication when need be. Don't use the same password for everything. Try to make them all different, especially anything involving money. It was pretty concerning because my personal banking information was still tied to my Instagram account, especially since Instagram started their Reels program. Now, like I said, I don't really run a lot of ads or anything like that on Instagram that you would need an account or a card of something connected to. But since Instagram started their Reels bonus program, I did have my personal banking information connected to that, so I was concerned that that would be taken. So I'm glad in the sense that they locked it down and kind of prevented the page from being viewed or seen or logged into anything like that for, until they could verify that I was me and not someone else that had hacked in. But it was still concerning anytime you have any kind of personal, especially financial information being exposed or possibly compromised by someone else that you obviously wouldn't trust with your money. So again, learn from my mistakes on this, guys. Kind of take those tips to heart. Doesn't take that long to do, and just, be better than I was at keeping this going. So, like I said, that put us down for a little bit as far as content goes. We're still finishing up this build here and this 12600K build, trying to get this out before 13th gen came out. But like I said, that little breach just kind of messed me up as far as timelines go. Like, so we never had any issues with YouTube, but I was concerned about losing those pages that we built over these past couple years with your guys' help. So I kind of dedicated my time to figuring that out. But this video should be going up here soon, right after this video goes up, as far as how this build turned out, how everything went. As you guys can see, it's pretty much done here. So if you want to check back out, we should have that up in the next week or so. And I do have a few other projects coming up as well. Like I said, the next thing we need to look at, since AM5 is launched now, sure you guys can comment down below to let me know which processors you're most excited for when it comes to AM5 or the new 13th gen Raptor Lake processors from Intel, since we've seen some information come out about those as well. But anyway, guys, again, learn from my mistakes. Change your passwords, use two-factor, all the good stuff that we talked about in this video, and just be better than I was in this situation. But appreciate you guys stopping by today. Take it easy.